I'm dressed like this, and we still have tomatoes growing. Welcome to Viking Preparedness. I'm Pastor Joe Fox. We live in interesting times, right? Doesn't take a weatherman to see which way the wind blows. Times are coming. Are you ready? Are you ready to be on your own? Are you self-sufficient? Are you self-reliant? Can you take care of things? The world's gone crazy. It's not safe to go out. You've decided that it's time to get the old chainsaw out and start cutting some wood for winter. Those of us who do this for a living, that's a lifestyle, have already done that. You get out there and oops, you cut yourself. It's bad. It's a deep wound. You're bleeding. There's no 911. There's no ambulance. What do you do? You're out hunting. Maybe the world hasn't gone crazy. Hunting season starts soon. But some yahoo over there hears a noise and takes a shot at it. I can't do a Maine accent. I've met some Maine hunters that were awful. 2 of them. Separate people. You get shot. Or your buddy gets shot. You're miles from anywhere. What do you do? What do you do? Do you know what to do? Do you have self-confidence in what to do? Do you have the ability to deal with that situation, to stop the bleed? Got an opportunity for you, Vikings. I'm going to release this opportunity on YouTube later on this evening. So if you want to get in on it, and last time many of you did, you need to act early. I have an opportunity, I get nothing for it, for you to go to some classes, I have details here, and get money off. Oh yes, shall we? Let's talk about this. There is going to be a Stop the Bleed class from a nationally accredited curriculum. These glasses look weird like this, but I need them to read. You get certificates issued on it. It's a 4-hour class. 2 hours of that is hands-on, so you're not sitting in the classroom listening to somebody go, wah, 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 wah. No, you're going to put your hand to the plow. You're going to start doing things. This is condensed down. This 4-hour class is condensed down from an 8-hour Tccc, Tactical Combat Casualty Care class. The price for this course includes your own Tccc trainer kit. Now with this kit, you can continue to refine your skills. You can continue to practice what you learned, because if you don't, you'll forget it, because 4 hours isn't enough to lock it in the noggin. It's enough to learn it, but then you've got to go practice it. What's the best way to learn something? Teach it. So go back to your mag, go back to your crew, go back to your church, go back to your Boy Scout troop or Girl Scout troop, go back to your family and teach this class to them with the kit you're going to get in this class. It's a trainer kit. What do you learn? You learn how to use your cat tourniquet, how to wound pack, quick clot, pressure dressings, chest seals, situational awareness, trauma triage, prioritizing care, and more. You'll learn how to deal with grievous injuries is what you learn how to deal with. Now, I'm going to give you some links down below, and if you put in the promo code LONGSHIP, you get 10% off. 10% off training, 10% off gear. If you go to this course, you have an opportunity to get a Bear IFAC at a reduced price also for people going to the course, because you're probably going to want 1, 2, or 3 of them for later. We're having class dates in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and North Tejas, Sherman, Texas area. Yeah, so I'll put the links down below for you to go there. Oh, you want dates. You want dates. Sherman, Texas, October 18th. That's the Stop the Bleed class in Sherman, Texas, with all the goodies and gewgaws. And again, you get 10% off if you put LONGSHIP. And in Tulsa, Oklahoma, October 21st and or October 22nd classes. Now, these are put on by the great people at bearindependent.com. You get 10% off. They offered me like, hey, we'll give you some money for sending people our way. I'm like, no way. I don't want it. I don't want it. Go teach this stuff. You go learn this stuff. You need to know it. Unfortunately, you're going to need to know it. And the more people you can teach, the better it'll be. I've told people forever, I was a volunteer firefighter for 10 years. And you know, I went to a lot more car wrecks than I did house fires. And I came to the idea back then in those days, because who's the first person out of car wreck at the scene of a horrible car wreck with grievous bodily injuries? GBH, isn't that what they call grievous bodily harm in UK? You know who the first people at the scene are? Normal people, just normal, everyday people. And they stand around wringing their hands going, oh no, I don't know what to do. And people die before the ambulance and the, firefighters and police can get there. I think everybody should learn basic intermediate first aid. I would submit Stop the Bleed class, senior year in gym, whatever they call that class in high school anymore. They should go into adulthood knowing how to stop the bleed. If you don't know how to stop the bleed, and most of you don't, to the extent that this course teaches, you really need to go. And now you can get 10% off. Now, as it happened last time, there's only so many slots, right, in the course. Y'all Patreon Vikings took up most of those. And there were still a couple left over for YouTube. I'm not going to reshoot this video for YouTube. So YouTube, if you want in on this with the 10% discount and everything, I suggest you act on it. Go to the link. I'll put them down below in the description. And maybe, just maybe, I'll see you out there. Stop the bleed.